Crispy, cheesy chicken parm with low-carb noodles. This might be the best comfort food you've had all year. Welcome to our kitchen and Keto with Kenny. So we're doing chicken parm. My son's like, Dad, I really want chicken parmesan. And so I went out and found a little bit, made some mixes. I tested on a couple of them. If you've seen my video for Chick-fil-A copycat chicken, I only breaded it once and I fried it. Today we're not gonna fry it. We're gonna use, I'm lucky, my oven has a air fry option to it. So we're gonna plate these breasts, bread them, place them on a sheet pan, put them in that oven and cook them up to a golden brown. Add a little bit of low carb tomato marinara sauce, some mozzarella cheese, maybe even a little bit of fresh chopped basil on top. And then we're gonna use that low carb noodle and just gonna make a really nice buttered noodle to go with it. So let's get going. So I've got 2 chicken breasts. They're a little bit more, one of them's a little bit larger than the other. So we're just gonna trim off the fat. There's a little bit of that fat there. So we're just gonna trim that off. I'm just gonna get rid of that. And this there and a little there. And then we're going to split these in half because we want them to be thin. The thinner they are, the nicer they cook up. And it just makes it a nice little meal there too. So we're gonna trim a little bit of there off that. This guy, he looks pretty good. All right, so we're just gonna cut it in half. We're just gonna fillet it right down the middle and do as best we can to get 2 even ones, because otherwise I'll be the one that gets the really small. All the way through. Just like that. So now we've got 2 really nice pieces there. But one more, we'll have 4. This will be a nice for a little bit of meal, and maybe one for lunch tomorrow. All right, so we've got those 2 cut. So now we're just gonna take a little salt and pepper. We're just gonna place a little seasoning on that. There, just a little bit. And then to get both sides, we'll just do that on top of each other. And there we are. So we've got our chicken ready. So now we're gonna set that to the side. We're gonna take and make our egg wash with just 2 eggs. We're gonna whip those up. We're gonna take a little bit of almond flour, a cup of almond flour, a cup of grated Parmesan cheese, and then a 1/4 cup. I'm using egg white powder. You can use a non-flavored protein powder, something along, it's that bind that we're using. That's what's gonna help it stick. And we're going to do it twice. We're gonna double batter it. We're just gonna add a little bit of seasonings, and then we're gonna get that into the oven. I've already started it. So let me give my hands a little wash. Grab those eggs. I'm gonna crack both of them right into here. And this is gonna get messy, so I have some rubber gloves that I'm gonna use just to make sure to make it a little bit easier, so I'm not having to keep all of the batter off of my fingers. There we are, we're just using it like that. We're gonna take Parmesan cheese, almond, and a little bit of Italian seasoning. We're gonna go a cup of each of the Parmesan and almond flour. There we are. We've got a little bit for topping if we need. And a 1/4 cup of our egg powder. See, that looks a lot more like flour, which is what would help bind in a regular non-keto dish. And then we're just going to add some Italian seasonings. There we are. Gonna take my glove. And I do have an extra bowl, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut some of it in for the top, some of it for the bottom, because you really want to get it nice and coated all the way around and into the chicken so that it stays on there as it air fries through. So we've got our sheet pan ready. We're just gonna mix this all up. Just gonna do that by hand. You can add a little seasoned salt or others in there, but like I said, we salted and peppered the chicken. The Parmesan cheese has got quite a bit of salt in it too, so you're gonna wanna make sure that you watch what you're doing. You don't wanna add too much. You can always add some later on at the table or into your sauce afterwards, but we don't wanna do too much here. So we're gonna take our chicken breast. I'm just gonna dip it right in there. I'm gonna pour a little bit into this one. Just like that. Spread it around a bit. We're fully dipped. Bring them in. Pour just a little bit more on top. Really pat it in. And there's a single dip. We're just gonna go right back in. Give him a second coat. Set him there. Some of that just decided to stay on my, I'll tell you what, I know what I did. I could see the mistake in it as it already is, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop. I'm gonna grab a paper towel. I'm gonna pat my chicken dry. That's what it is. So my chicken is not allowing it to stick because it needs to be patted down. So we're just gonna flip them over, give them a little pat, just making sure we're drying them off a bit so there's no moisture. That's gonna stop them from adhering. There we are. So now we've got those patted down. Mistakes happen, but as you can see, you can kind of touch, that one may not stick as well as these others are going to, hopefully. And we'll just add some more in. There we go. Look at that right there. We finished up with a little bit of egg. We're only gonna get to dip this guy once, so we're gonna smash what we have left in him, making sure that we get as much on there as possible. As you can see, I've got some batter on my fingers, so we're going to go ahead and just make sure we spread it out. Give it a nice little coating there. That guy's gonna look a little different. We'll show you what he looks like as he comes out, but they're all gonna have just enough in there to get some crunch and then to be able to add our sauce and cheese. All right, so get that mess out of the way. So now we're going to just set it right into the oven. Like I said, I've already got the oven started and we're gonna go and get it placed. So I'm gonna clean up, get that in the oven. It's gonna bake about 15, 20 minutes. We're just gonna keep an eye on it and then we're gonna pull it back out, add our sauce and cheese and finish it up. Chicken parm is ready to come out of the oven and add those final touches onto it. Look at that. Look at how beautiful, golden, crispy that crust came up. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna add a little bit of our low-carb pasta sauce. So I'm just gonna add about a tablespoon. That way we can keep our carbs under 3 grams of net carbs. More in there. Since we are at 3, we can give it just a little bit more. That one there. Set our sauce to the side. Then we're just going to take, see if I can get this in view for you. Just going to take a little bit of mozzarella cheese and just put 2 slices on each one. And we're gonna put it right back into the oven to melt that cheese over the top. And then we'll give this a try and see how well we did. See if it's gonna stand up to my son's approval. There we are, get a little of these last crumbs there on top. And back into the oven it goes. We're gonna turn the broiler on for just a little bit, probably about 5, maybe 3 to 5 minutes, just to get that cheese nice and toasty melted. And we'll pull it back out and give it a taste. Let's pull those from the oven and plate up some chicken parm. Look how beautiful those look. All nice and toasty cheese on top. Beautiful. So we're just gonna grab this one right here. And I've already put a plate together of just some of our low-carb noodles. They are 1 gram of net carbs, and I just did a little bit of warming with a little butter noodles set, ready to go. So let's set this off the side. Let me move this real quick and we'll give this a taste. All right, look at that. Oh, beautiful. Cheesy, look at that cheese. Nice, all cooked through. Crust on the bottom, cheese, sauce. Mmm. Woo! That's hot. Parmesan chicken. Wonderful tomato paste, seasoning. Noodles, butter noodles, you can't beat those. If you like what you've seen, hit that subscribe button. We sure would like you to be able to join us on our food journey. Subscribe to the notifications too, because it lets you know what's coming up next when we load a new recipe. We're working on our own noodles to be able to keep the low carb. We're working on desserts. Send us a drop a like and the notifications in the comments, and let us know if there's a recipe you'd like us to try. Here's to health and happiness.